this lecture, I will discuss two different relationships that can hold between pairs of logical statements, or categorical propositions, as in this case. The first relationship is the relationship of logical equivalence. So two statements are logically equivalent if and only if they always have the same truth value. So if one statement is true, then the other statement that is logically equivalent to it will also be true. And likewise, if a statement is false, then any statement that is logically equivalent to it will also be false. Then we have what are called contradictory statements. So two statements are contradictory if and only if they always have opposite truth values. So whenever one is true, the other is false, and vice versa. We can see the relationship of contradictory statements on the Boolean square of opposition. So whenever an A statement is true, the corresponding O statement is false. So if it's true that all cats are fluffy, then it's false that some cats are not fluffy, because all cats are fluffy. Likewise, if an E statement is true, then the corresponding I statement is false. Now we can also indirectly see the relationship of logical equivalence on the Boolean square of opposition. So, turns out that an O statement and the negation of an A statement are logically equivalent. So think about it. If the statement is, some cats are not fluffy, suppose that's true. There are some cats out there and they're not fluffy. Well, then the statement, all cats are fluffy, would be false. However, its negation, not all cats are fluffy, would be true, because it's precisely what makes that O statement true that makes the negation of the A statement true. So, if you can find some cats that are not fluffy, that makes the statement, not all cats are fluffy, true. And it makes the statement, all cats are fluffy, false. So you can see that the idea of contradictory statements and the idea of logically equivalent statements are very closely tied together in some important logical ways. And we will be exploiting some of these ways in various parts of the course. So we will exploit the idea of logical equivalence to make what are called immediate inferences from one statement to another form of the same statement. And we will also make use of the fact that the negation of certain statements is logically equivalent to the contradictory statement of the unnegated form of that statement, in order to work around some strange forms of categorical statements where they don't quite fit the form. But we'll talk about that in a few days.